Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Maasrot Pereke Mishna Zayin. This is the last Mishnah of the Masechet. Other breakups actually have two Mishnayot over here, and Rambam combines this as one Mishnah, and as so we'll teach it this way over here. We're going to discuss ant holes that are near Maaser that are going to be obligated, in Maasrot. We'll see exactly what this means. If you have these, either ant holes that are near, Shilanu, that they were like they slept, meaning they dwelled over there, they were on the side, they were inside of a pile of produce that was obligated in Maasrot, right? So you found these ant holes that are near Maaser, right? Maaser obligated produce, right? These, Maaser was never given from this produce, and there's these ant holes over there, and you go and you find some of these grain now by these ant holes. Are these obligated in Maasrot or no? So these are obligated in Maasrot. Why? Because we know that this produce came from the pile that was right near it, right? So obviously, if the pile is still obligated in Maasrot, also these grains that are found, the ants obviously drag them, and they're also obligated in Maasrot. Because we know it was from something, a gamur that's obligated in Maasrot, that they were dragging the entire night. And the Mishnah continues. And now we go on to a few other items that we speak about that are going to be, we'll see these things are patur from Maasrot. And what are they? Shum ba'al bechi, right? Rambam explains this as a garlic, that it's a ba'al bechi. It causes someone to tear. It's a very spicy garlic. Ubatzal shel richpa, an onion shel richpa. Richpa in Aramaic, if you look in Sefer Shemuel, when you have hashrat mayim, right, which is like the clouds gathering together, clouds, pouring out rain, right? So hashrat mayim is richpat mayat, right? That's how the Targum translates over there. So over here also same idea, meaning the onion is pouring out tears, right? Meaning anyone that comes near that eats it, right, he tears up because of its harifut. It's very harif. Right, also these other girisin is also a type of fool, right? That's ground up. I would just point out, by the way, that the shum ba'al bechi and batzal shirichpa, Harabam also brings an option that it could also be from different places, right? For a place of bechi, a place called richpa. Bartinura actually likes this perush more. He actually adapts it. He says that's what he thinks it makes more sense, right? But either case, Harambam, is clear over here. Also, these girisina kilkilin, so these ground up, fool. Ve'adashima mitzriot, Egyptian ades, right? Lentils. Rabbi Meir omer afa karkas. Right, even the karkas, not sure what it is. Rambam translates it into Arabic. It says al-kalkas, and Bartinur actually explains. He says in Arabic it's called al-kalkas, and it's a type of kirub, it's a type of cabbage. Okay, Rabbi Yosef omer afa kotnim. Comes Rabbi Yosef, and comes even a different, type of lentil. Right, all these things peturin min ha-maasrot. They're patur from Maasrot. So why these patur from Maasrot? So everything's patur from the Maasrot because usually all these items come from the hefker. It's something that's usually comes from something ownerless. So if you find it, you have it, you could assume that it came from hefker and it's a patur from Maasrot. Right? Other Mefarshim actually explain that it came from outside of Eretz Yisrael, which is an interesting perush. Rambam is very clear. He says that they're patur from Maasrot because they haskatam ba'u mi'afker. And similarly, you're allowed to go ahead and buy from anyone on the Shavit and the Shemitah year. Zera aluf ha'ilyon. Right? We explain, Rambam actually explains based on Yerushalmi that it's the seed, not of the upper loof, but it's the upper seed of the loof, right? It's zera ha'ilyon shel haluf, zera kirishin, right? The seed of the kirishin, right? That's the leek. Zera betzalim, right? The seeds of the onions, zera lefet, the turnips, the radishes, right? All these seeds of the garden that aren't eaten, right? You don't eat these seeds. Piturim min ha-maasrot, they're patur from the Maasrot. Why? Because you're not eating them. And you got to purchase them from anyone in the Shavit, again, because you're not eating them. Right? Meaning what? Even though their father is teruma, right? Meaning what? We know usually when you plant teruma, right? We had a concept, we had a rule that we saw in Masachet Terumot, right? Gidulet teruma. If you plant teruma, what grows from it is considered teruma. So usually over here, you plant something, what grows from it is teruma. But over here, because the seeds are unedible, what grows from it is not considered teruma. It's an exception to the rule. right? And we see from what do we see from here? That these seeds, right? They're unedible, right? And if you plant them, they're no longer they're not obligated. They lose their status. What grows from them is no longer considered truma, and therefore also everything that grows from from all these items, they're also petulim from the Maasrot because they're not considered food, right? And the Chaz like the Stam Mishna, right? Not like Rabbi Meir, not Rabbi Yosef, and that's it. Right? Thank you, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Help us finish this. Congratulations to everyone that finished Masechet Maasrot. And next Masechet, moving on to Masechet Maaser Sheni.